What's up, everybody? I hope everybody's doing good. I felt led this morning to do this video about ancestor altars. Now, there's different altars that you can set up for yourself, but for today, I'm going to be talking primarily about the ancestor altar. Now, the ancestors, if you guys don't know what that is, the ancestors are those your family who has lived before you. And it goes fucking far back. It's not, you know, it's not a lot of people think of it like just their immediate family or whoever passed recently, but it goes far back into like generations and generations. And what a lot of people don't know is that the ancestors are there to help us. Have you guys ever went into like a nail salon store or like an Indian store and you notice like they'll have like a little altar like either on the floor on the table. Sometimes they do it for deities too, but I'm gonna talk about that another day. But there's like, you see like fruit, water, candies, whatever. That's their way of giving an offering. So to break it down, specifically, I set this up for obviously all the ancestors in general, but for the ones that I know, for my grandfather, my grandmother, the way you can set this up, there's no like perfect way. Everything has to come from the heart. That's the best advice that I can give you guys. It's not like you can't get too like practical about it. Like this photo has to perfectly go on top of this letter and this, and then I have to have that, and then this has to be angled at 90-degree angle, and then I have to have specifically for it. No, don't listen to people, especially I've been seeing some crazy ass shit on YouTube. Do not limit yourself. Don't ever fucking limit yourself. If you feel led to do things a certain way, then fucking do it. Don't let nobody tell you that you're doing it wrong. I'm just doing this video so people have an idea. I'm not telling you to do things exactly how I'm doing. I just want to make that very clear because everyone has this idea that things have to be like a practical way. And it's like that's when people get confused with like spirituality and religion because it doesn't work like that. It just fucking work like that. So that being said, you set up the way you want. And personally, I always love to put flowers on my altar. I actually have one here on the floor too, but that's for a deity. I'll explain that in another video another day. But I love putting flowers. I put money. Sometimes I put real money. I also burn ancestor money, and that's one of the little things that I burn my ancestor money in. I'll show you what that is in just a second. This is ancestor money. I get mine from l9shop.com, el the number 9 and shop.com. Ancestor money, I really suck at explaining things, but I'm going to try my best. And if I say something wrong or whatever, somebody's correct me on the fucking feed or something. So ancestor money is basically like an energy that you can use to give currency to the other side. So whenever so you go ahead and you actually burn this. Be very careful because this shit lights up like the fire's like pff, it almost burnt my face one time. But anyway, so you're gonna burn that. You can use it's a glass decoration thing that I gave to my grandmother, and when she passed away it was given back to me. So that's why I use that, because somehow how do I say it, like, because it was hers, like, other than, wait, I'm fast forwarding, let me stop. All right, so I'm gonna get to that. Denise, calm down. All right, so the ancestor money, you're gonna burn this. You can say a prayer. You can say whatever you want. I'm just telling you what I say. When I burn this ancestor money, I say, I thank you, my ancestors, for everything that you've done for me, for everything that you're about to do, and for everything that you're doing today. This is my way of saying thank you. I hope this finds you well. And then I burn it, right? And as you burn it, you just meditate and you think about, just being in that mental space of being grateful and being assured and knowing like deep down in your heart that they got your back. And even when things may seem crazy, like when I started burning this, I want to say about a year ago, and my life has changed like drastically from financial to friendships to relationships. Like things have just been like, and it's not just about things given to you, but it's like I feel more like, I feel like I hear them more because I give them that much energy and I give them that much attention. So I feel like it's like being in a relationship with a friend. You know, it's the same thing. Even though you don't see them, it doesn't mean they're not there. You ever had that voice in your head, like when you're about to do something and something's telling you like, nah, that's not a good idea. And then it comes to find out that something bad happened and you weren't there, and it was like, oh shit, something was looking out for me. All right, that's them. That's your, like, it's your intuition mixed with, you know, they're just looking out for you. So this is a way of giving them currency. So there's that. Oh, now I remember what I was going to say. I was trying to like fast forward. I always, there's like so many things I want to talk about, and I'm like, I don't know how to like break it down and be like, all right, step 1, step 2, step 3. I'm just a hot mess, so please forgive me, guys. So as you can see, these, my grandmother made those. So I have that there. I have letters from them that they've written themselves that I put here. You can put photos of them. What else? Oh, this was my grandfather's. I actually got him this shirt. So you can put stuff, and even if you don't have stuff that they, you know, that they own previously, like use your imagination. You can do whatever the fuck you want. I put water. My grandfather, he really loves beer, so sometimes I'll put like a can of beer here. I put food, coffee. If there's like, let's say like if my grandmother liked a specific candy, I would just put it on here too. It's all about energy. It's an energy exchange. Like you're putting energy into them. You're putting attention onto them. So when they see that, it's like, it always makes me think of that movie. Oh, what is it called? With the Mexicans, the Mexican holiday. What the hell is it called? Oh, the Dia de los Muertos. The Dia de los Muertes, I think it's called. Anyway, so in the movie, the kid, they were talking about like burning, you know, like putting up offerings and stuff like that, because they said that in the movie, it's crazy how they like subliminally put stuff in movies, especially in kids' movies. But they say that when you don't show attention, when you don't put offerings for your ancestors, that they're forgotten. What the hell is that movie? Is it The Book of Life? Or Coco? It was one of those. But anyway, if you don't understand it, that movie will explain it a lot. So, what else? What else can I'm trying to think of something else. You can put water, you can put liquor, you can put beer, whatever they liked when they were living, you can put it on there. It can look whatever way you want. You can put one of these. I mean, whatever you want to fucking do. It's your fucking world. Look at that. I have another one over here. If you can see. You can put whatever you want. So with that being said, this is my ancestor altar. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me. I want to be very clear about this. When you're doing this type of spiritual work, you do this from your heart. I hope that no one is doing this out of greed, out of, hey, if I look out for them, like, I want money, I want this, I want that. It doesn't work that way. And if you come into it thinking that it's going to work that way, it's not. It's not, because your heart is not in the right place. You're not looking to spiritually grow. And all that financial stuff, all the material things, that comes with it at the end. But that's not the reason why you do it. You should be looking to evolve as a human being, as a spiritual being, building relationships also with the other side, so that they can help you, so they can guide you. You may not have money given to you in your hand, but you may you know, your ancestors could push you. You ever have that, like I said earlier, like that intuition in your head? Maybe, I don't know, something's telling you, like, apply for that job, apply for that job. And you're finally like, fine, I'm going to fucking apply for it. Because for some reason, I feel like something's telling me to apply. And then it turns out to be the greatest job in the fucking world. Or it provides some type of opportunity. Or maybe you meet someone in that job and somehow your finances are just taken care of, like in the future. Or maybe you might find like the love of your life. Like, in this life, there's decisions that we make, and the ancestors basically help you. They help you and they guide you along the way, even when you don't even know it. This morning, I was meditating, I was praying, I was burning my ancestor money, and I started to cry because I was thinking to myself, like, sometimes I get into my head and I think, man, my life, like, I feel like I'm not getting anywhere, nothing's progressing, like, and then something told me, and I felt like, I'm getting emotional. I feel like they were telling me, like, Denise, like, look back at your life. Think 5 back years. Where were you 5 years ago? Physically, mentally, emotionally. I am definitely not the same person. Especially 10 years ago, forget it. So, it's all about being grateful. Everybody's on this journey, and everyone's just trying to make it. And the ancestors are there. They want to help you, whether you believe it or not. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a lot longer than what I expected, but I felt led to do it. So if you guys have any questions, just let me know. Please share, like, and subscribe. Hit that like button, please. It only takes like 2 seconds. Thanks, guys.